Hey guys, thanks for watching. Today I am turning my bed from that to this. In couple of hours, I got my bed looking this fabulous. If you want to see how I did it, then please keep watching. This is what my bed looked like. It was old. I had changed the headboard but never bothered to do the bed. So I am in need for a change. It is a need, it's not a want, it's a need. I need my bed to look different. So I decided to change this, and I'm going to cover it with the same fabric that I covered the headboard, which is this fabric. I got it off of Amazon. I will link it below. It's an amazing durable fabric. I also need a stapler, a screwdriver, some stapling staplers, a stapling gun, and a scissors. So basically, to start, I need to unscrew this joining thing right there. It holds the two frames together, so to separate them I needed to unscrew that. What I'm going to do now is that I am going to cut my fabric to size. This is where I spend so much time. If you've watched my videos before, you know I hate measuring things. I always just measure. I don't know width, length, or how long they were. But what I would tell you is that I measure it, and I gave myself about 3 inches of fabric and on each end. So what I'm doing here is that I turn the fabric upside down, and I'm stapling at the top of the frame. What I'm going to do now is that I'm going to turn it over, and what that does is that it gives me a beautiful, nice, clean seam at the top, so you can't see the staplers at all, which is what I was aiming for. So can you see? So then I turned it upside down, and then I will staple all of this end as well. Tidy up the sides. I am just going to do a beautiful neat pleat on each side. As you can see, I'm leaving a little bit of fabric on the to sit on the side, as you can see right there. So there's a little bit of fabric going into the middle bed, and the reason I'm doing that is because I don't intend to do the sides that join the bed together, because I think it's a waste. My mattress is going to be sitting on top of that, so I don't have the time, energy, or fabric to be doing that. So that's what I did on this side, and it came out looking beautiful. So I am just going to repeat the same thing on the other end, and you will see how it goes. So first of all, just staple as I am doing now, and then flip your fabric over, turn the bed round, staple on the other side, and then do nice neat pleats on the side to cover it up. Just to show you the pleats again, it's just I flip it over and I do like a nice hospital bed pleat. That's how I know it. I don't know, maybe it's a different name for it. And then I will just fold it, make sure it's nice and tight. On this side, you're going to see me go to the other side of the frame just to make sure that I have enough fabric on each side, and make sure that I'm holding it nice and taut. You always have to make sure that it's nice and taut, otherwise you end up with gaps in between. And this is what both of them are looking like. As you can see, I am not doing this corner right here where you can see. I'm not going to do that corner at all, because that corner is going to be joining in with the other side, and my mattress is going to sit on top of it. I thought, so for the end of my mattress, because I've got a drawer and at the end of the frame, it is a different kind of bend on this side. So I thought I will show you how I do it. This is a slightly more delicate process. I made sure that I fold it over just to make sure that my work was nice and neat. I didn't want to leave any frail edges at all, so I will fold it over. Not that this fabric frays, it doesn't, but I just didn't want to leave any frail edges because I wanted to keep it nice and neat. And then I'm cutting the fabric just on the contour of the gap where the drawer goes, and I'm cutting just as much, a little bit by bit as I go, because I don't want to cut too much and then realize that I've cut too much of it. You're better off cutting little by little and then needing to cut more than cut too much of it and then you can't put it back. So it's easier to do it that way. And I'm just making sure that I don't staple where the hinge for the drawer goes. on the other side, I am going to do a few double pleats just because I've got excess fabric, and to cover that I just needed a few extra double pleats just to cover that bit. And you can see that hole there, that's where the leg goes, so I'm just ensuring that I do not cover that on this side. And that's what it is. It's looking really good so far. On the edge here, I have done the same stapling technique where I staple the fabric on the other side and then swing it over just so that I can get a nice pleat on this side, because that bit is going to be showing out and I didn't want staples, so I didn't want to be able to see staplings there, all the staples there. So what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to, as you can see, I'm pulling just to make sure that it's nice and tight. And I will do that first before I cut the fabric, because I've got quite a bit of fabric stock underneath there. So I'm going to make sure that I have it nice and tight, and then I'm going to cut the fabric just enough so I can fold it over and then just staple it down. And it was so simple to do. I have a far more detailed tutorial that I did my dining chairs. I will link it on this video so that you can see it as well. But it is so simple to do. This wasn't hard, or it took me about 2.5 hours to do it. On that edge where you saw me using the glue gun, I didn't just want a staple, so I thought a glue gun would be better just to keep it nice and neat. This is where the leg goes. It's one of those ones that you have to hammer it in to get it back into place. So I'm just going to put all the legs back on. The last thing to do was to get the hinge that joined both frames together, just to get the hinge back. Can you see the bit where I say I didn't do? Because obviously my mattress is going to be sitting on top of there, so I didn't see the point in doing that at all. And this is what it's looking like. It's looking absolutely amazing. It matches my headboard now. Honestly, it feels like a brand new bed. This bed cost me an awful lot when I bought it. I wasn't ready to just put it in the trash. It's perfectly functional. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not broken. I didn't see the need to change it. So I'm just gonna take the opportunity to clean where my side tables were, and just make sure that it's nice and clean before I put that back. I also treated myself to a brand new mattress. This was needed. I'm telling you, I needed. This was not a want, it was a need. I needed a new mattress, so I bought this one. I will link it below. I absolutely love it. If you're a lover of a firm mattress, I would highly recommend this mattress. I got it on a discount, which I will link it below for you to try out. I also like the fact that it has a zip at the bottom, so you can take the whole of this fabric, at this top fabric, and put it in the wash. And yeah, so I absolutely love it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will be decorating my bedroom in my next video, so come back and see what I did. Thank you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.